All right, day one of the jump roping exploration month. We're just going to talk about the actual different types of jump rope first. So I actually have this tangled mess of different jump ropes here that I've created. You only need one jump rope, of course, but I would suggest trying out two or three. So I'll show you the several kind that I own and go through the types of rope, the pricing, the adjustments, and the options. So we have as one of the most distinguished types of rope, it's called the speed rope, and everything about the speed rope, as you can imagine, is designed for speed. So super lightweight, super thin, the handles are thin and lightweight, and for some reason you usually get more than one of these ropes. I think it's partly because it's kind of easy to mess up on the sizing of it. So if you accidentally cut it too short, then you have the option to do try again. So there's the speed rope. The second kind of rope is what I would call the normal rope, and it usually is a plastic material, and these two are slightly different in the width and the weight, but it's still fairly comparable. And what distinguishes these ropes is that usually the way you size it is that the end of the rope is hidden inside the handle, and the handle will unscrew in order for you to pull through the rope in order to size it. And then the next kind of rope that you could have is a let's say the Bruce Lee style, one of these leather materials with the wooden handle, and these are usually kind of the cheapest ones. I'm just going to give you a heads up that being whipped with a leather rope is a slightly different feeling, so be aware of that. And then the last kind I would say is the weighted handle jump rope. So there's a removable weight inside here, and so that gives you the option. Okay. Oh, and then I would say there are other, funky looking handles like this, and it's really just for fun. Maybe different colors. So those are the different kinds of ropes that are out there. I would say don't pay more than $12 to $18 for one, because that gives you the option to try two or three different kinds and figure out which one either works better for you, or to have the option with the different weights depending on what your different weight and feel, depending on what you're feeling like the day that you're jump roping. And then as far as sizing, and make sure that all of them, no matter which kind you get, say that they're a ball bearing handle. Ball bearing just means whether it's designed this way outside or inside the handle, that the weight, that the handle and the rope itself move independently of each other so they don't get tangled. As far as sizing, the best way to try it, and again, it's good to leave room for, for adjustment, is to step onto the center, hold it up against your side, and then make sure that it doesn't go too far above your armpit. So that way you're going to have the correct sizing regardless of, for your height. And then for the speed rope, one caveat is that you probably want to go about half an inch shorter. So that encourages you to keep your hands low to the ground. And then one other way you can size it is to tie the knots, okay, like this. And if you have a handle which you pull through on the outside of the handle, you'll notice that I don't cut mine and it doesn't really get in the way, but I keep this on purpose in case someone much taller than me comes to is training with me, and that gives that option. So let's see, we talked about the different styles of ropes, the pricing, the handle, the sizing. So I would, like I said, suggest having, 2 or 3 different kinds, and you'll figure out, which is your preferred, which one works better for you. Now, if you don't have a rope at all and you're not ready, to start with the actual jumping of the rope, starting on day 2, which will be day 1 of the actual work of the month, that's okay. Your first couple days while you're getting the rope could be just practicing air jumping or practicing just the mechanics, especially because one of the most important factors of jump roping will be around your wrist anyway, so you could practice that motion. All right, so pick your rope and I'll see you in the next day for the actual work day.